Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about the best Heavy Plasma build for patch 9.0 of Space Marine 2 on the Heavy class. Now the Heavy Plasma is probably the single best gun in this game currently, and the variant I've chosen is the magazine capacity version because having ammo economy on this thing is simply the most important part about it, and the charge shot rate isn't too bad, and venting speed really doesn't matter on this gun anyways, and also the light shots on the Heavy Plasma Incinerator are super underrated in this game. They are a very powerful option. They are significantly better than, say, the light shots of a plasma pistol or even the plasma incinerator on the tactical, so Heavy Plasma is really just an overall amazing weapon on every variant. Now for the perk tree here, I do pick up the perk Common Cooling. Common shots to generate 10% less heat. Like I said before, common shots on this thing are very strong, so it's actually a really good perk for us. Next perk I take is Rapid Cooling. After killing 7 enemies in rapid succession, this weapon does not heat for 10 seconds. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Now this perk actually triggers all the time. 15 seconds is not a very long cooldown for a 10-second period of no overheating, which is very powerful. And honestly, overheating on this weapon isn't that big of a deal. This one pretty much makes it so you hardly ever have it happen. Next perk here is Heavy Velocity. When in heavy stance, shots charge 15% faster. This is just a charge shot enabler for us, and even though the magazine capacity isn't like the fastest for charging up, this one does help. Next perk here is Plasma Collection for greater energy reserves, and then move over here into the perk Efficient Charge. Charge shots from this plasma weapon use 2 less energy. Really, the big problem with Heavy Plasma is just the ammo economy, so having these 2 perks helps a ton, and this perk helps even more. Adamant Restoration. When your health drops below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by 25% of the maximum capacity. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Now on the heavy class in particular, sitting around a 30% HP value is not very dangerous at all because we have perks like Fortitude for a base 30% HP increase, on top of the perk over here Conviction for a 25% health damage reduction for 10 seconds once our armor breaks. Now these 2 perks combined make you stupidly tanky even like low HP, so having this perk be able to proc over and over is very, very easy for you, and a 30-second cooldown is not very long, so great perk combo here for sure. Next perk here is Heavy Fire. While in heavy stance, fire rate increases by 15%, pretty self-explanatory. Next perk here is Supercharged Shot. It's just a free 10% damage increase on our charge shot. We mainly take this to go into the perk here, Heavy Immunity. While in heavy stance, you do not lose control from heavy hits. This perk is pretty much mandatory on any heavy stance weapon because otherwise you will get knocked out of your stance all the time by sword warriors and stuff like that. You can't shoot back at zoanthropes while they're shooting little balls at you. You can't do pretty much anything when you have to actually block. And having no knockback in this game is just a top tier perk in general. It does kind of suck that the Heavy Plasma's weapon perk tree is pretty much limited to like building down here up to this perk all the way in this area, or just going the way I've gone here, because there aren't a ton of options that are particularly good on this gun currently, because you pretty much have to have this perk if you're trying to like build it properly. Now next perk here is Retaliation. After a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. 25% more damage for 10 seconds on doing something you do all the time, which is perfect dodging, is a really, really good power-up, and at 10 seconds, it's a super long uptime. Next perk here is Charge Cooling. Charge shots generate 10% less heat. This perk doesn't really matter at all, but it's really the only perk we can take here, so we just pick it up. And that is all there is for the weapon perk tree on the Heavy Plasma. Now for the secondary weapon, I do once again take a rate of fire plasma pistol because once again, this gun is on crack in patch 9.0. The charge rate is stupidly powerful now. It did get buffed, and now your CHP regen, DPS output, and pretty much everything about this gun is top tier. The only thing this gun is bad for is ammo economy, but we don't really care that much because we're not going to be using it a ton, but when we do need it, it'll be pretty useful. Now for the perk tree, I would just pick up all ammo economy perks and then pick up the perk Perpetual Velocity for a faster charge rate, which does kind of send this thing through the moon, and then we also pick up Divine Might and even more ammo perks, and that's pretty much all there is to the weapon perk tree on the secondary. Now for the heavy perk tree setup, I grab Restoration first. Killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Now, armor restores, especially in hard siege mode, are worth more than HP recovery in a lot of cases because armor has damage caps that HP does not. This is a very valuable perk, and also things like multi-kill and the perk here, Auxiliary Ammunition, don't do anything for us on this build, but I pretty much always grab this one. Now the next perk I take is Fortitude. Health increases by 30%. This is by far the best perk in this whole tree, probably one of the best heavy perks period, because without this perk, your survivability does drop a ton, so I would definitely pick up Fortitude pretty much all the time, especially when you combine it with the perk down here Conviction that I mentioned previously, because these two perks make you damn near as tanky as a Bulwark in a lot of cases, so really powerful option. Next perk here is Overwhelming Power. When Iron Halo is active, all squad members within 10 meters deal 10% more range damage. I do believe that this perk does function simultaneously with Brute Force to give you a 25% buff while your Iron Halo is active, which is kind of interesting. Don't quote me on that though, but either way, it's a very powerful option. Next perk here is Encompassing Aegis. All squad members take 25% less damage from range attacks. A flat 25% range damage reduction in this game for your whole team is kind of crazy. You pretty much always grab this in a meta build. Things like additional supplies and the perk here, Bonds of Brotherhood, are not remotely as good as this one. And honestly, Bonds of Brotherhood is just a flat out bad perk, and additional supplies is like mid at best. So this is one I prefer. Next perk here is Consecutive Execution. Killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores equipment charge. Cooldown is 90 seconds. Now, getting 90-second melt-a-bombs, shock nades, crack grenades, and even frags is just a top-tier option in this game, because pretty much anytime you're in a severely bad situation, you want to have like a melt-a-bomb or something just blow up like 2 extremists in front of you, especially in solo boss fights on Absolute now, and Consecutive Execution allows you to do that. Now, if you do have a tactical on your team with something like Secure Stockpile for that 60-second cooldown on equipment for your whole team, you can forego this perk and just pick up something like Adamant Will here. After Iron Halo deactivates, you take 20% less health damage for 10 seconds. Your tankiness with this perk combined with Fortitude combined with the Conviction perk is absurd. You are damn near tankier than a Bulwark in most scenarios, because a Bulwark would have to trigger things like Steel Within here on top of Conviction that could become tankier than you at this point, because you already have a flat 25% range damage reduction with Encompassing Aegis, so it's kind of absurd how tanky the class actually is here with the Heavy, and Heavy really is just that guy. So next perk I take here is Field Adjustment. Iron Halo recharges 20% faster, but its durability is reduced by 25%. This perk is just incredible to get your Iron Halo back more quickly, and honestly, getting your Iron Halo back in this game is just way more important than losing durability, because most of the time, you are activating your Iron Halo to like survive a really obnoxious single shot from like a sniper or something, or block like 3 shots from a Carnifex, and this will still allow you to do that, so I pretty much always grab this. Next perk here is Brute Force. When Iron Halo is in cooldown, range damage increases by 15%. Having a free range damage buff for having your class ability that you're going to be using the entire game go into cooldown is just a top tier option, and also the perk here, Saving Grace, is terrible, and so is Wrath of the Imperium, so this one's just the best option. Now, for the signature perk tree, I do pick up the perk Offensive Capability. When active, Iron Halo deals damage over time to all enemies within 5 meters. This perk is really underrated. The damage it does build up over time, especially versus Extremis and Majoris that sit in your face like Lictors. Really powerful option. Also allows you to do things like walk through Cultists, Bramble, and Spore Mines. And honestly, if you're playing solo, this is the only good option here, so pretty much always take this. Now, alternatively, you could take the perk here, Conversion Field. When Iron Halo is active, all squad members within 20 meters regenerate ability charge 50% faster. This is significant, especially in Siege mode. If you have like a Bulwark with his banner or something, or an Auspex Scan Tactical, they will get their stuff back faster, which is pretty good for you. But if you want to do that, you certainly can. Now, for the Prestige perk selection, there are really only 4 good options on this class for the Prestige perks. You just take Reverberating Impact because the Stomp area of effect radius increase of 50% is just far better than getting more melee damage, because usually your Stomp is just for Minoris and like Spore Mine and Bramble clearing, and this allows you to do that more easily. Next perk here is Auxiliary Reload. Melee kills of Extremis level or higher enemies restore your primary weapons ammo by 1 magazine. This is just an ammo economy enabler for you on your Heavy Plasma in both Siege and Operations. I pretty much always take this because, especially in the Siege mode, without this perk, you're just going to run out of ammo and need direct position, so top tier perk for sure. Next perk here is Conviction once again. This is just a top tier damage reduction perk. I pretty much always grab this because you are significantly tankier with this. And the final perk I take is Indomitable Spirit for no knockback on gun strikes, because otherwise there will be times where like you're fighting a Lictor, you parry them, you have to gun strike them, they'll knock you out of it without this. So pretty much always pick this up as well. And the perks here, Exponential Force, Home Precision, and Duelist, just aren't remotely as good as these 4, so it's like the only good option in my opinion. That is pretty much all there is to the heavy plasma build. Now the playstyle for this thing is just shooting your common shots because, like I mentioned previously, the common shots are quite powerful on this gun. And also if you're fighting like a huge clump, just shoot your That's pretty much all there is for the heavy plasma incinerator build. The playstyle for this thing is pretty much just shooting your common shots like I mentioned before, and in huge clumps you can shoot charge shots. Now the charge rate isn't super fast in the magazine capacity version, but it's still totally usable, and overall magazine capacity is still just the best because running out of ammo in this thing is like the worst case scenario, and either way the heavy will always be dishing out stupid damage, and he's also stupidly tanky. If you like content like this, guys, thank you for watching and subscribe for more, and as always, take it easy.
Revenant beneath our boots. Kill confirmed. Major tipping threat. Xenos displaying evasive behavior. Enhanced pack ready. Tyranny eradicated. Neuroscope sighted. Engage mental proportions. Specialized bio neutralized. Iron cable ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, can't do that.
Obtaining armaments.
I thought this was basically every Inferno run, is you have to just go down to the ammo box and here use hitbox.
Throwing frag grenade. Destroy small mines.
We should be out of range of that.
Throwing fragmentation grenade. Enhanced tactic ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Deep level movement. Passive. Xenos countermeasures successful. Iron Halo ready.
What a god tier dodge by him.
Tyranid invaded. Thwarted. Zone from class tyranny. Your iron tail ready. Kill confirmed. If I am the first to find these codes, you should expect a reprimand. Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Get shit on zone trope. Pew. Oh, direct hit.
Cut off its core for
Oh, it's beautiful.
now.
Oh shit, that's not it. Oh god, can we get him? Oh,
Enemy reserve forces detected. Combat
damn it. It was almost perfect, and he missed every shot.
Iron Halo online. High priority tyranny eliminated. Tyranny trick. Fire war ahead. Xenos displaying evasive behavior. Utilize core for enemy backup. Enemy tyranny approaching. Engage weapons. Linked attack tyranny found. Iron Halo ready. Specialized bioform neutralized. Static bombardment detected. Enhanced tactic ready. Kill confirmed. Major tyranny. Destroy spawn items.
That is somebody's shot that way.
Directing meltdown. Our counter is tyranid swarm crew.
Wow, I really just let myself get shit on by that, huh? Bang. Did I hit you? Alright, you felt that. I'm gonna go to generator 4. I just gotta...
Long range tyranny. The enemy is successfully requested aid. Defend that generator. I will cover you. Xenos countermeasures successful. Two axes remain.
That was... I did not exit my heavy stand fast enough at all for that. Or that.
Suppress the enemy.
That was a foolish mistake. Just sat there and ate that laser beam.
Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties.
That should be easy now.
still in need of support. Halo online. Conversion field operational.
A little over, a little over. Oh, direct hit.
Elite level Xenos. Pacify. Destroy spore mines. Heavy Meltamon. Swarm approaching.
Margin of error.
Keep firing lanes to Generator 3 clear.
Blessed be the omniscience divine. Generator 3 is discharging a regular current. Eliminates these unholy fluctuations.
Governor beneath our Iron Halo ready. Revenant height tyranny obliterated. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
These guys. I'm gonna crane jam too.
Bioform neutralized.
Attention. Crane drive is jammed.
Of course.
Perform the necessary
Grab
plans
ammo
to
and
resume
continue on.
operation.
We are at like the Goldilocks zone where we can just keep getting whacked one time, get all our ammo back on a 30-second cooldown, which is pretty good. I even hit my button.
Crane requires intervention, brothers.
Back, you animals.
Xenos countermeasure successful. Crane requires intervention, brothers.
My game is pretty.
One line.
No.
Iron Halo protocol.
Oh my god, can you guys just piss off so I can hit the button? Alright, you're all getting bombed. You're all getting bombed.
Elite level Xenos.
I'm gonna blow myself up with that. Alright,
Crane
too bad.
requires intervention, brothers.
Thank you. Pull lever, Pronk.
Deployment resumed.
Drive train restored. Begin the course of locomotion, adepts.
Iron Halo ready. Specialized bioform new.
Demolition deployment sequence completed. Battle areas locked under the omniscience watchful Oculus.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid advance, Captain.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Kryptomethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Let me harvest.
Meltamon position. Tyranid linked to Mojao locus.
I made the system feel so clunky. We were coming from Vermin Darktide. It's not very clunky. I wouldn't say this game's made the combat very clunky at all. It's definitely less fast-paced than Darktide is, though. It's really more about knowing the timings of your parries and
Biowar life science.
what interrupts an enemy and what doesn't. Ah, yes. It's the fuck you 9000 boss.
Observe ground movement. Hydras class spirit encountered. Source of tremors still. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Zones neutralized. Enhanced tactic ready.
Alright, where's your backup? Who's your... Oh, it's these guys? Hey, you want me to call Bramble guys in?
Engaging elite countermeasures. Placing melter bomb. Elite level Xenos. Passive. Leaving wounds. Iron Halo online. Conversion field operational.
My conviction's an S report, by the way. Or two. If anyone's ever
High
curious.
priority turret eliminated. Enhanced tactic ready.
His position is
That
defensible.
artillery from the Carnifex is some big bullshit these days. Oh my god. It's an overtuned attack.
Ready for next encounter.
We're getting the gene seed out of here with this one, guys. Also, I'm playing it right now, and my FP does nothing when I use the Iron Halo. I mean, that'd have to be a server issue or a connection issue. I've seen that happen to people before. It was only ever like a red bar. That's not a current bug in the game.
Keep your heads and get it done.
Not one that I'm aware of.
The swarm is upon us.
Oh, it's time. Yeah, I just went curse and zone throws this game.
Clear the perimeter.
Alright, I'm gonna let them all bunch up and just plasma. My maximum plasma.
Tyranids behind our front line.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
hard to kill this asshole. There's like a million guys around me. Luckily, Heavy is actually disgustingly good at killing Minotaur's hordes. Dude, like, the Stomp is hilariously one of the easiest ways to melee a Minotaur's horde in this entire game.
Ready. Zones purged. New orders. Purge alien enemies detected in the refinery.
Bang. Bang.
Iron Halo. Tyranid reinforcements approaching.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Do not let the Tyranids into close combat range. My firing position is no longer secure. Online.
The squad is almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Ammunition restocked.
The light shots on this thing are so good.
Iron Halo ready.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
We end this now.
We've got the Claymore up.
Talassa, what in damnation is going on
I'm
down
shooting
there?
my plasma gun. Chill out, Akron. The video game, did they tell you?
Straight in here.
Alright, that was
Tyranid biosites
game.
down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed.
Excellent work. Move to extract.
probably want to kill this guy first. Alright, all you bunch around me.
Identity evac point. Trap down.
Ah, you fucking idiots.
Coming in hot.
Get clapped.
Iron Halo protocol in progress. Specialized bio neutralized.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit.
Commendable work, brothers.
Alright, let's do this. Shame the kills from the Promethean field don't count towards your total. It'd be pretty inflated at that point. This map is already pretty enemy heavy. Let us see. An above average spawn. Damn, over 70,000 range damage. That's just how it goes. Somebody said they wanted to make or a block fist, or that is within my power. Decapitation. Okay. Wait, did I take the... Yeah, I did. Very good. I got to check before it sent me automatically into the mission. It's funny.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranid's hive tyrant is leading a
Tyranids.
swarm along a corridor toward the astropathic relay. We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects with its path. You will level the whole structure and crush that Xenos monstrosity in the... Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
The leader beast will not make it past us.